So today, one of the requests was for shoulder openers, so you can definitely anticipate that. Okay, cool. It actually fits with our theme today, which I think is an important one. And that's about being the encourager, right? Like there's always going to be people who are going to be critical, and it's easy to fall into that trap. But instead, I want you to see if instead you can join the opposite team, right? We have that one friend that's always venting. Like, do you show the alternative side? Because that's what I try to do. And sometimes people want to call you just to be heard, and that's fine too. You can just listen. But I really, really liked the one that was in my stories. If you missed it, this is what it was. Sometimes people will be critical of you no matter what you do. So don't take it personally, because it's not about them. It's not about you. It's about what's happening with their inner world. And then the other one, which is so divine, be the energy that you want to attract. Right? Like what we are is going to manifest out. So our thoughts, our body, mind, soul, everything in unison, we're going to live our best lives. So lots of shoulder openers today. Be prepared. Let's find a comfortable seat to begin. Take those shoulders way up by your ears. Take them back and down. Feel that your elbows draw into the sides body. Close the eyes. So the drishti, even with the eyelid closed, could be to your third eye, your intuition, or you can draw your eyes down. Just relax the muscle here. And just notice your breath. Is it choppy? Is it shallow? See if you can smooth it out before we begin. Just hit the pause button, because everything that has already happened in your day is no longer a part of this moment. And anything that is going to happen after these 45 precious minutes we're together is in the future. Bring the hands to heart center. Bow your chin to your fingertips. And just notice if any relationships are coming to mind as we talk about this theme. Sometimes it resonates exactly where you are and you need to be reminded of it. And other times, maybe later on throughout your day, it'll be like, you know what? I'm glad I had this practice to help reset, knowing that I am always in control of how I feel. When you are the energy you want to attract, those relationships that don't serve you will fizzle out. And all the ones that light your heart on fire, that you know those people that you can't wait to see, they light up your life. Stick around with those. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Send these prayer hands all the way up. And then exhale, arms by your side. So let's come into our tabletop position, all fours. And we'll just take some cat-cow stretches. So tucking the toes, inhale, arch your spine. So lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. And then exhale. You can put the tops of your feet down as you round and hunch. Look towards your belly. Couple more rounds. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Two more. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let the belly drop. Exhale, round, pulling. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to find our puppy pose. So start to walk your arms forward, but leave your sitting bones and hips up high. And as you melt your chest down, maybe the forehead reaches, maybe the chin. Nice big heart opener. You can wag your tail a little bit here. If you want more, maybe come up onto spider fingers, lift your forearms. Good. And then we're going to slide through onto our bellies. What I'd like you to try is turn your right palm facing up, and you're going to thread the needle. So you're going to take your right arm all the way under, and then pull the shoulder down and away from the ear, and then see if the left hand could now face up and cross it over the right. So you're almost making like an X shape. And then you can melt your chin towards your shoulders. If you have a block, you can support your forehead. And you should feel the stretch on the tops of your shoulders here. It's nice to do in the prone position because we have the additional body weight kind of giving us a little traction. Take one more long, slow, deep inhale. And then an open mouth exhale. Good. So slowly release, and let's just do the same thing on the other side. So left palm up, thread the needle, right palm up, cross it over. So some of you it will be your elbows, that's fine, right? The wrists even. One day we can make an X shape so that the arms are parallel. And then again, you can melt your chin or your forehead. Just don't go on your throat. That wouldn't feel too good to breathe. We want to not constrict the back of our throat physically, but with our breath, our ujjayi. So one more long, slow, deep inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. And then slowly release. Quick child's pose. Toes together, knees open. So if you'd like today, instead of having your arms forward, you can wrap them and let them come through your legs, turning your left ear to the mat. And just kind of hang out here. This is how my son sleeps. It's kind of sweet. If it's too much for you, you can create a little pillow for your forehead with your palms. If you did like this variation, just take your head the opposite way so your right ear temple come down, look left. And then we're all going to meet in our first down dog. So walking your hands forward, return to that tabletop, tuck your toes. Start to lift your hips, press your chest back towards your thighs. And then slowly take it for a walk. Just notice how the body is feeling. Shake your head out, no. And yes. If the hamstrings feel tight, know it's always okay to widen the stance a little bit. So your hands and feet pull in opposite directions to create the length. Biceps are in line with your ear. Relax your jaw, relax the neck. Keep lifting up. And then slowly look to the front of your mat. Let's walk our feet to the hands your way. Could be baby steps, larger steps. Feet hips width distance apart and just hang heavy. Hello, body. Thank you for checking in, right? Maybe grab opposite elbows. A little sway. Keep your knees soft for the first fold. Good. Releasing the elbows. Just let your arms dangle. One vertebra at a time, chin tucked. We're going to slowly roll up. Reset. Shoulders up, back, and down. Bring the hands to heart center. Bring your big toes together to touch Sun Sal A. On an inhale, reach your arms up. Gaze up towards your fingers. As you exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees as much as you need. On an inhale, hands to shins, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, root your hands, step back. First plank pose of the day. Remember, modify by dropping your knees. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. One more breath, pull the lower belly up and in. And then lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Little bit of movement, still okay. It's early on. Sometimes I like to lift the heels up nice and high, come to the balls of the feet, all 10 toes. And then re-root. One more inhale, push back on the exhale. And then look forward. Bring your feet to your hands your way. You can take the baby steps, you can lunge or jump. Nice and light. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. This time reverse swan. So arms reach out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Let's do one more round. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plank. Same exhale lowers you all the way or half. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, lead with the core center, down dog. So you might get some adjustments as the body starts to open. Welcoming them all. We're finding space. We're letting go of old energy, making room for the new. Positive vibes only. One more inhale. Exhale, push it back. And then look forward and lightly bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Reverse swan, arms reach out and up, come to stand. Exhale, arms by your side. Chair pose, Utkatasana. We're gonna hold a couple breaths. First one generates heat. Make sure you see all 10 toes. Sink the hips a little lower, pull the lower belly up and in. Reach the arms 1 more inch higher. And then exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, bring your hands plank. So you could jump, you could step. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg rises, reach it up, open the hip, bend, stretch. You can root your left heel down, take a peek under your right arm. And then under the left, just square that right shoulder, head down. And then look forward, low lunge. So right foot to the right hand, release your back knee down. Hands onto the thigh, inhale, arms could reach up. Any expression here, it could be a cactus arm. You could reach your fingertips down towards the earth or the back thigh, finding a little back bend. Exhale, hands frame right foot, left toe tucks, left knee lifts. Reach your right arm up, spinal twist. You can look up towards that right hand, maybe lean back a little bit. And then exhale, hand down, step back, lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend a choice. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises, open, bend, and stretch. Right heel roots. Take a peek under the left arm. How we doing? Square the shoulder by looking under the right arm. Look forward. Left foot lightly. So you almost like kiss it. And then that way it softly steps forward. Right knee releases, right top of the foot down. Walking your hands up the thigh. Stay here, reach up. Find goalpost or arms back. Adding in a little back bend, opening the psoas. See, all your problems melt away in yoga, right? Best medicine for all. Okay, hands frame the foot, right toe tucks. Keep your right hand under the shoulder. Spinal twist, left arm reaches up. Again, it's okay to go off a little alignment here. I like to lean back, finding a little opener. And then exhale, hand frames the left foot. Step back lightly, lower. Inhale up. Exhale back. Are we getting warm? Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Bring your big toes together to touch. Soften the knees. Look where you want to go. Bring your feet to your hands your way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, chair pose, 1 breath. Push to stand. Arms by your side. Okay, same thing, just adding in our first warrior. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, root your hands your way, jump step. Chaturanga to the belly. Inhale up. Exhale back. Right foot, right hand this time. Left foot pivots 45 degrees. When you're ready, arms reach. We're going to hold 5 breaths. So headlights shining forward. Right hip pulls back, left one forward. Let this side body be an extension here so the arms reach up all the way to your pinky fingers. Bend a little bit deeper in that front knee. It's your final breath. Exhale, hands frame the right foot, creating heat. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale back. Left foot, left hand, softly. Right foot flat. On an inhale, we rise 5 breaths. My favorite is when people are like, oh, I don't do yoga because I'm not flexible. Right? Like, they don't realize how much work it is. Not just for toning the muscles, but the inner work, right? The core work. The essence of who we are. What unravels on this mat is better than anything I've ever known. Bend a little deeper, reach a little higher. Last breath. Exhale, hands frame the left foot. Step back, lower down. Here it is. Inhale like you're moving through water. Exhale down. 5 breaths here. Keep engaging the quadricep muscle to hug onto the bone. And then root the shins, the heels back. When you're ready, look forward. Bring your feet together. Soften the knees. Jump, step, walk your feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, full chair pose. 1 breath. Push to stand. And release the arms. Nice work. Open your feet hips width distance apart. Hands on your hips. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, hinge from your hips. Releasing the peace sign fingers, go ahead, hook your big toes. Soften the knees as much as you need. Bend your elbows to the side. Crown is going to reach down. And then start to lift your sitting bones up to straighten out the legs. As the tension could just literally melt off the shoulders here. If you're heavy in the heels, transfer some weight into all 10 toes. Pull a little deeper. Beautiful. Release the bind. Hands to your hips with a flat back. Let's come up. Beautiful. Big toes together. Inhale, arms reach up. Turn your palms to face forward. With your right hand, take a hold of the left wrist. Chin mudra, thumb and the pointer finger come together. And then give yourself a side stretch to the right. Take a peek under the left arm, creating length on the side waistline. And then inhale back to center and switch. Left hand, right wrist, chin mudra, right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tip it over. Take a peek under the right arm. How much length can you find? Back to center. Release the arms. Inhale, sweep it out and up. Maybe take a little back bend at the top. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, jump, step, walk back plank into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg reaches up and back. We're going to step it through for warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment. The left arm is going to pick you up. Drishti is out over that right hand. And what I'd like you to try for today is to turn your palms away from you. Like you're pushing negative energy away. And then bring the hands to heart center, only taking positive in. 2 more times. Inhale, arms reach out. Exhale, take in the good. Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale, push away. Flex, extend. Exhale, hands draw in. Beautiful. Straighten the front leg. Hands on your hips. Bring your left foot in 2 times. Little shorter stance. And then arms back out, triangle. Arms are going to reach all the way forward. Once you have your extension, right hand could lower to a block, your toe. Left arm reaches up, maybe the shin. Just be light on the shin, right? You don't want to dump everything. We're going to lift up. Left arm reaches up, bicep over the ear. If you're on Instagram, you might want to head over to Facebook because I'm noticing I got a battery issue. So Florida Yoga Mama, you can get it live on Facebook. Okay, look down towards your right big toe. Left arm picks you up. Both hands on the hips. Turn your right foot in. Pivot your left foot out. And then widen the stance a little bit because we're going to come back to warrior 2 before triangle. So bend into your front knee. Arms are going to come out. Traditional warrior 2. And then all we do is turn the palms away. So we push away that negative energy. And then inhale, draw in the good. Hands at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, draw in. Good. 1 more time. Exhale, push those arms. Inhale, take it in. Nice. Now straighten that front leg. Bring the back foot in 1 time, 2 times. Triangle. Hips back, arms reach. So give me that length, 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 and length. Good. Slowly lower, left hand down, right arm up. You could stay or take bicep over ear. Just feel the extension in the side waist. So from like your right pinky finger to the hip down to the toe. And then to come out, look down. Let the right arm pick you back up. Hands on your hips. Turn the left foot in. And just hinge forward. Release the hands. You can turn the fingers back and away from you and crawl yourself in. It's a nice wide like forward fold here. So think about transferring the weight to the balls of your feet, the outer edges. So you lift that inner arch. Crown of the head continues to come lower and lower. Maybe it touches the earth. And then slowly walk your hands back forward. Keep your right hand under the right shoulder. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Start to turn the torso to the left. If it's too much with the flat palm, use your block or come on spider finger. And then maybe left arm reaches up. You could even take a half bind, wrapping your left arm behind your back so you reach for your front hip. And then you can walk your right hand over to the leg, pull in, get a little deeper. It might be too extreme, so try it. If you like it, shake. If not, leave it behind. And then slowly release and let the left hand replace, right hand to right hip. Turn the torso to the right, stay, or extend that right arm up. Again, you can come to your left spider fingers or a block. You could take right hand behind your low back. So you reach for your left hip, and then this left hand comes over to the right, and you can pull in. So the chest kind of spirals open. And you decide how much or how little today. Beautiful. Release. Turn your front foot forward. Walk your hands forward. Step back and hold plank pose. Strong position. We're going to work a little core and arm work. Shoulders here. So we're going to take our right forearm down and then the left. And then the right hand up and then the left. Two more right side. Right forearm down, left. Right hand, left. So come down one more time, forearm plank. And then come to regular plank and hold. Remember, modify, drop your knees. 3 to the left. Here we go. Left forearm, right forearm. Left hand and right. Come on, you're strong. 2 more. Don't dump. Last one, I'm going to give you a break. Left hand and right. Everybody lower to the belly. Take your left ear to the mat. Look right. Toes together, arms by your side. Gratitude moment, right? If we didn't have the hard, we wouldn't have the soft, the surrender. Calm that central nervous system. Let's do 2 quick back bends. First one, Sphinx pose. Forearms are down. Feet can be hips width distance or a little wider. If you want more, straighten your arms, lift your forearms up. You can walk it in for seal pose. Just keep the shoulders releasing down. Maybe the chin tucks. And take a head nod to the right and center. Left and center. Oh, I feel something in my neck. You can always pause if that's the case. And then come back to the forearms, right ear, cheek to the mat, big toes touch, look left. So one more, let's interlace our hands behind the back. So if you want, the palms can touch. We're gonna slowly lift the chest, reach the arms back, and then maybe your feet elevate off the ground too. So maybe the shoulders, the head, the feet, all in the same plane, right? One more breath, lift up. And then exhale, child's pose. This time, knees together. So knees together, sink the hips back. Maybe arms come back by your heels. Just soften for a moment. And bring your hands forward and come to a toe squat. So all 10 toes tuck. If you'd like, you can sit back on your heels. If you've got your prop nearby, you can sit on top of your block. Remember, you can do it vertically or horizontally. And then let's give the shoulders some love. So, right hand reaches up. You're going to reach for your upper mat. This left arm could push down on the elbow, giving yourself a little more reach. Left palm faces back and away. Bend the elbow and see if you can grab your fingers to clasp. Keep drawing the elbows in towards the center. And then if you want more, you can lean back into that right arm. Sometimes we do it in pyramid pose, but here I'm distracting you hopefully from your feet, and then you're also getting this shoulder opener. Let's try the other side. So left arm up, reach for your upper middle back, give yourself a pat on the back, right? This right hand could push down on the elbow. It gives you an extra inch or so. Right arm away, bend the elbow. Usually one side's more accessible, just notice. Keep drawing elbows towards the midline, maybe lean back into that left arm. Beautiful. And then slowly release. Hands down, tap out your feet. Find your way into down dog. Take your time. Deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. So we're gonna look forward and we're gonna try to jump into a Garland Squat. So instead of bringing your feet inside the hands, we're gonna try to take them outside. So just try it. What's the worst that can happen? It's like a little froggy jump, right? And bring the hands to heart center. Again, you can use your block under the sits bone here. You can move around a little bit. Get groovy with it. Back to shoulders, here we go. Right hand down like a kickstand, so shoulder in front of the knee. You can stay on spider finger, left arm up. You could go for your bind here. We've done quite a number so far, right? Now, if you want to play with balance, you can come to a birds of paradise variation. The left foot comes under the left hip, so you come to right toes, and then you trust the standing leg as you rise. It helps to flex your right foot. In this variation, we don't extend the standing leg or the leg that's in the air, right? And then let's try left side, right? So level one, maybe you just hang here today. We're getting a nice hip opener. You can reach the right arm up. You can try binds. And what's the worst that can happen? You don't get it today, this week, this month, this year, this lifetime. No big deal. Right foot under right hip, come to the left toes, and then trust this standing leg. It might wobble. Those are the fluctuations, right? The fine twitch muscles. Flex this left foot. Nice work. And then slowly release. By now, we should be excited to forward fold, lifting the sitting bones, point your toes forward. Just hang heavy for a moment. And then again, let's interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, hinge again. Crown lowers, arms reach up. Slowly release the arms. Ragdoll all the way up to stand. Okay, tree pose, here we go. Left foot's gonna root down. The right foot can come like a kickstand. You can bring it to your calf or above the knee. If you're working on your half lotus, you can take the right foot in front of the left hip, and with your left hand, you can hold on to the foot. This will give you the foundation before you let go of the foot. Maybe one hand at heart center, right? So lots of options. Finding your focal point, a drishti, few feet in front of you. You can open those branches if you wish. Maybe a chin mudra. Maybe gazing up, challenging balance even more. Now you can stay here or bring your left hand to the left hip, and with your right peace sign fingers, right, you can hook the big toe. External rotation is already happening in that right hip, so if you choose, you can try to extend the leg out. Once you have this, the left arm could reach out. Final expression is to turn the drishti to the left hand. When you're ready to release, close the knee in. Extend the leg for 3, 2, flex the foot, lift higher, last one. And take it down, weight on each side. Way to go. Okay, side 2. Kickstand, calf, right? Tree pose is like a foundation. We love it. And if we're wobbly one day, we can go to the wall. If we're playing with our half lotus, knee faces down, you can hold on. Sometimes you can hold on with the right hand and take this left one and grab your elbow. And then eventually we bring the hands to heart center. Opening the branches if you wish, chin mudra. Keep pulling in Mulyana Bandha, so lower belly up and in. Stay or play, right hand to right hip, left peace sign fingers, hook the big toe, external rotation in the hip, and then maybe extend. Right arm could come out. You can turn your head to the right. And breathe. When you're ready to release everything, center. Extend the leg, flex left foot for 3, for 2, kick up, and 1. Good. Toes together, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Maybe take a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Feeling good. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, root the hands, jump, step back. So you can come right to down dog or vinyasa through it. Exhale back. Oh, time flies when you're having fun. I wanted to do one more standing series. Should we just do it? Okay, let's do it. Right leg rises. Open, bend, and stretch. And then square your hips. So extend back. Lower the right leg to be hip height. Flex your foot. Right foot to your right hand. High crescent lunge. So you're on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, arms reach up. Hands at heart center. We're going to take a spinal twist. Left elbow outside the right thigh. Now keep pressing the hands in towards each other. You could stay here, open up 6 and 12. Full or half fine, right? Half, right arm reaches behind, left arm reaches under for full. Now you could stay here or you could fly. So it's a chaturanga arm to the right. You start to lean into your arms, create a shelf for this right outer hip. And then maybe you extend the legs off the earth. And if you face plant, you're really close to the ground. All right, rewind. Take it back and vinyasa. Inhale up. Got to have a little humor because how you do it on the mat is how you're going to do it in real life. Left leg rises, open, bend, and stretch. And then square the hip. Flex the foot. Look forward, left foot, left hand. So again, always using that core. On an inhale, high crescent lunge. Lengthen the side body, working it all class. Adding in the twist, hands at heart center, right elbow, left thigh. So think about your armpit hooking outside. Hands at heart center, you could stay or open. Full bind if you want it, looking over left shoulder. Modify by dropping the right knee down. And if you want to fly, hands go over to the left. So you transfer into Chaturanga. Maybe today you just lift your leg or the right foot. Let me know if you get it. And then slowly, final vinyasa, we're coming down, lower. Inhale, hold, appreciate, enjoy. Smile those collarbones open. And then exhale, final dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Look forward, soften the knees, and let's come through to seated. Excellent work. Okay. Soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Heels are going to come in towards the groin. You can use those elbows and forearms against the thighs. Lead with the chest. You can round once you find the extension. We're just starting to slow things down now. So we transition from that movement into more of the sensation, stretching. Good. And slowly come up. So we'll take a double pigeon today. The left shin bone will come parallel to the top of your mat. You can pick this right leg up. You might want to cradle it like a little baby. And then bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. If this is not available, you'll get the same sensation by bringing the shin forward and then climbing forward, melting down. So it's almost like Sukhasana, but try the double pigeon variation. You might get a little deeper. Maybe move flesh from the sits bone, hinge forward. So we try to line up knee and ankle. 3 breaths for time purposes, feeling the stretch on the outer hip.
If you really want with the shoulders for your last 2 breaths, take your right hand over to the left side of the foot and then cross over left, and then you could fold in again. And then slowly come up and just switch, right? So the right shin bone comes down. Pick up this left shin, cradle it like the little babes. And then line up, ankle to knee, knee to ankle, flex your feet. Again, if this doesn't work for you today, just take Sukhasana, bring the shin bone in front, hinge in here, you'll get every benefit. And just like anything, the more we practice it, the better we're gonna get. As long as you feel the stretch, you're getting the release that you need. So try to practice non-attachment. Sometimes our ego gets really excited. And then last 2 breaths, if you want to take the cross, this time left hand to right, left to right. And kind of forget which foot is in front, so just cue the direction of the side, right? Like a pretzel here. What did she say? My brain's starting to turn into mush. When you're ready, come back up, release. Extend the legs out in front of you, shake them out. You can open hips distance apart if you're feeling a little tight in the hamstrings, but by now you might be warmed up to keep the feet together, staff posed, Dandasana. And then arms reach up, hinge forward. You can use your straps. You could reach for your feet. Fold yourself in. And then slowly coming up. Let's bend the right knee and hop the fence. So right foot over left. You could then choose to bend your left leg in for spinal twist. So your right hand comes behind you, left arm reaches up, and then take the elbow outside the knee, gaze over your right shoulder. Good. Double helix to the left, stretch your neck. And then release. So extend that left leg back, then left knee, hop the fence. So left foot over right. So you could take your spinal twist here, or you could bend the right shin back. Right arm reaches up, right elbow outside, left thigh, take a peek over the left shoulder. It's a really nice twist for the upper back. And then double helix, so the chin looks over that right shoulder. Beautiful. And release. We're coming onto our backs. Take your time. You can reach your arms forward and lower, 1 vertebra at a time. Hug the knees in once you come down. Gently give yourself a massage. Take care of the kidneys. And then for time purposes, we'll just do 1 back bend. So your choice. You could do your bridge pose. I'll cue and you stop when you prefer to get off, right? So lifting the sitting bones, you could stay, you could interlace, pushing into the blades of your hands, watch your belly rise as you breathe in, and fall as you breathe out. You could reach your arms overhead, let your 10 fingernails root into the ground. You could bend your elbows, bring your hands in line with ears, come to crown of head. Full expression, upward facing bow, Urdhva Dhanurasana. 3 breaths. Knees draw forward and towards each other, like you have a block between them. That way they don't splay open. When you're ready to release, tuck the chin so you safely come down. And then gather the knees in. Well-deserved hug. And then let's invert. So legs up the wall. Shoulder stand, head stand. Main thing here is all the drainage from the feet comes down. It trickles down the legs, so the heart gets a reset. You can lift your hips, support low back. And then you can play with your variations in shoulder stand, right? We did some external work. We did some twists. So you can explore. Eventually maybe plow, ear pressure. I'll give you about 5 breaths. Shoulder stands a really nice release after a practice like the one we've done. Eventually we meet back. Taking the knees in when you're ready. Let's plant our feet on the mat. Cross your right foot above left knee. Open your arms. And then just let your legs fall to the left so the right foot is on the ground. And with your left hand, you could push the knee away from you and look over your right hand. So more of like an oblique twist here, side waistline. You can get it to IT band a little bit. And then come back to center. Just hug in for a moment so it's a figure 4. Should feel it on the right outer hip. You can reach for the shin or the hamstring. Good, and then let the left foot come down, let the right foot come down, other side. So left foot over, let your knee fall to the right so the left foot comes down. Left arm like a wing, and with your right hand, if you push the knee away from you, you can take a peek over and you'll feel it in the oblique. Beautiful. Head to center, knee to center. Now just give it a hug in. Again, around the shin, you can make a little basket or the hamstring. Sometimes I like to take the elbow away from the knee. It gets me even more of a stretch. And then release. So final pose, you could do your happy baby. You could take Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees open. Or maybe there's a pose that we didn't get to today that your body's craving. But no matter what you choose, I want you to let the signals of relaxation start to wash over every cell. So you can close the eyes. You can start to relax your jaw. Separate your teeth, relax the tongue. Just notice how you feel in this moment. And then with no rush, we'll meet in our final relaxation. Extending the legs, the arms. Last deep conscious breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. This is it now. Just be. Soak in the benefits, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Slowly start to deepen your breath, to bring movement back. Maybe turn the head side to side, wiggle fingers and toesies. Full body stretch if you're craving it, arms up, extend back and forth. And then take the knees into the belly. And find your way to seated, your way. Keep your eyes soft so that you stay connected with this feeling that you've earned. Maybe make a commitment not to let anyone take it from you. Hands at heart center, full circle, bow your chin. And know that whenever things get complicated, you always have the choice to go back within and just be that light that you want to attract. And the universe will deliver and have your back. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. I wish you all a blissful rest of your day. Namaste.